Here we have Bandai's Origin of Valkyrie VF-1A Super Valkyrie in Hikaru colour schemes. Side of the box, back of the box, other side. This box is about twice the size of the last Valkyries without super parts. Here we have Hikaru's VF-1A out of the box. As you can see, it's pretty much the same as the other Bandai 25th anniversaries, except the armour parts are on the left. Now it comes with everything that the original plane came with, so the gun, some missiles, and the actual blast cover, plus the holder, the arm holder. As you can see, it comes with the super parts, so you have the leg armour here, the armour for the underneath the arms, the back of the leg armour, and then the actual two super packs, and the part that holds it onto the back of the Valkyrie. Here we have the decal sheet, full of stickers for each of the planes. Now each plane came with a semi-unique set of stickers, so you got your bog standard stickers you put on all the planes, plus something to customise them with, which I'll show you now. Then on the left we have Hikaru's VF-1J from his first time as a Valkyrie pilot, and as you can see it's got the plane colours. There's no real customisation of the plane, where if you take his later one, the VF-1A, you can see little miniature Min-Mei, the red skull, the blue and yellow dragons, so there's a little more options for customising. And then the two in the middle, again fairly plain, but you have different options for decaling the actual VF, which is very nice. Here we have the super pack, mostly put together. Now the plastic is fairly shiny, as you can see with all the little spotlights and everything. I'm going to basically do both of the backpacks together because there isn't very much difference except for a sticker. So you get a red sticker on the backpack here, or you get the blue sticker depending on whether it's Hikaru or the Max. So here you go with the underarm. It's fairly basic. Again, this is really a toy rather than an actual figure, so you can't really expect much, but it's 25 years old, the design. I suppose they kept it mostly to the original, so you can't really complain. But if you're a collector rather than someone looking for a toy, it really isn't in the same league. Now the backpack obviously is made up of three parts, the two little packs and then the yoke in the middle, or the crossbar, whatever you want to call it. So I'll go through this, putting it on the back in a minute. So fairly basic stuff, not much detail, moves a little bit, so that's where it sticks in. This will go in the side, and then that there is for the wings when they're folded up on the back. So the wing is crossed here, so the wing would go here and in there, but very basic. Oops. Then you got the legs, again shiny plastic, very basic stuff. It's a toy. Now as you can see, it's a green, I hope it shows up properly, maybe a very light tint, an aqua green, where if you take the Yamato, it's more of a blue. So you can kind of see the colour difference and even the quality and the plastic difference. One's really shiny, the other isn't. But again, different class of figure. It's to be expected. This all just snaps apart. So, two little holes, right way up, just snap in, wraps around the leg, that pulls out as well. So you can just pull it out. It's on a little rail. Basically it. Nothing you'd really get impressed about. It's kind of nostalgia, this guy is. Same one again for Max, again just the blue sticker. Ooh, look at that, lovely. Okay, so putting on the leg armour, it's just a case of, there's two little clips here that go onto the side flap. Just pop into place and then spin it around so you can see where the holes are. Can't actually see it, but there's two holes just there that need to line up, and that's it in place. Just very easy clip together. Same thing again for the other leg. Nice and simple. Now for the backpack, what I like to do first is to take the two pieces and mount them onto the backpack first. Just makes it simpler. So line it up, push it in, line it up again, push it in. It's all nice and aligned. Now there's two little clips here on either side that need to go just behind the pack. So I suppose take this off, easier to show you. So it just goes in like so. See, just underneath that, lines up, and then just clips on, and you got the backpack. Now, of course, you can not hit the toy, but stick on the other one, and there you go. Backpack on. Only thing left are the arms. So on the back, on the front, put the back on first. Easier if I snap out the arm. Clips on, clips on. And there you go. We've got armor. So here we have Hikaru's two VF Valkyries. We have the A on the right and the J on the left. Now if you notice the hands, there's a yellow sticker or decal that's included on the one with the super pack that's missing from the one without the super pack. Now I don't know whether this was an early run and this came later, but it's interesting to note that the stickers are different. It's the same if you look at Roy. Roy is missing the sticker again, but it is available on Max. Here we have the two VF-1As in their different modes. Now, I'm not showing you gear mode. Gear mode at the best of times is I will show you gear mode, but gear mode at the best time is mank. I don't like it. Now, we have a look here. There's actually a slight different way you transform it when it's got the armor pack on. So there's a bend in the back leg. So it goes across, click, down, click again to get level. It also means the front stabilizer, as you can see, is a little loose. So if you start rolling it forward, it has an... Yeah, it kind of likes to fall over. It doesn't take much for it. You just move it and it falls over. So, minor thing. You wouldn't worry about it. So there's a quick look at the two blast covers. And gear walk mode, and two different ways of displaying it. I think, yeah, super packs make gear walk mode that tiny little bit better, but I just don't feel it. Here we have the VFs transformed into their other alt modes so you can see what they all look like. It's pretty much more of the same. Now if you've seen one, you've seen them all. So here we have the head sculpt. From the other side, the antennae moves forward and back, obviously. That's just a bit of up and down from the transformation more than articulation. And then it spins around for the big hole in the side of his head where the screw goes. It's a pity they couldn't have put the screw there and had like a pop-on cap, because it would have been nicer that way. At least you wouldn't have to see it. It's a shame. It's got a big chunk of the head's missing. Anyway, obviously asking for too much. As part of the transformation back into robot mode, you need to take the hand out, but because the armor parts are on, it gets in the way of the little switch, or whatever you want to call it, the little tab that moves up and down to pop the hand out. Now one of the tricks you can actually do is, it's accessible back here, so you have a little pointy device. You can just lightly, holding it properly, just give it a little touch, that pops it out, and if you spin it around, you then have enough, you'll see there's enough of the hand visible just to pull out. Ta-da! That way you don't actually have to loosen the clips on either the front or the back of the hand, which can save a lot of hassle. So there we have it, folks. Bandai's Origin of Valkyrie VF1 line. You have to say, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But that's just me. But I don't know how you'd feel if you were coming to this fresh. Like, a lot of nostalgia is slapped on these figures that you mightn't have if you weren't around 25 years ago, like me being an old man. So I have to say, these guys are great. Possibly not what you'd want to get into first unless you're a fan and you understand the history of the toy lines. Then you might be interested. Otherwise, they are a solid model for a collection. They're a toy, they show it, they're shiny, but they're gorgeous. Now, a Yamamoto might be the way, the Yamamoto 160 might be the way to go now, but you can't overlook these guys. but I can understand why people do. So that was me with another review saying Sláinte.